10 TV's Jim Heath joins us now in the studio with what stayed in and what the governor took out. Jim?
I'll tell you what, Chuck, this new budget contains an income tax cut along with a sales tax increase. There's also more funding for K-12 education, but the budget does little, quite frankly, to settle debate over two very high-profile issues.
With his signature on the state budget, Governor John Kasich manages to alienate both the political left and right.
We also think it is vital that we have programs for the poor, for the disadvantaged.
Against the wishes of GOP lawmakers, Kasich vetoed a provision that would have prevented Medicaid expansion. That veto sets into motion further debate on whether Ohio will meet the December 31st deadline to expand Medicaid to include an additional 365,000 Ohioans. What Kasich did not veto, however, were a series of controversial anti-abortion bills.
He, before today, had already signed more anti-choice bills into law than any other governor in the decade, and today he just reaffirmed his front seat position in the war on women.
Jamie Miracle from NARAL Pro-Choice Ohio says Kasich has reopened the war on women. Among other things, the new law will require doctors look for a fetal heartbeat before performing an abortion and then notify the patient about it.
We think women should be able to hear and or see the beating heart of her unborn child.
Mike Gunadakis from Ohio Right to Life says the governor is just following through on his campaign promises.
This is a trend that's been going on for many decades with budget bills. The last budget bill, we had 4 pro-life amendments put in there. We had an opportunity this time to get a 5th pro-life amendment in there.
Miracle says it's too much and that a pro-choice rally held earlier this week is just the beginning.
This may be happening now, and the governor may be thinking that the voters will forget, but the voters of Ohio will not forget what he did tonight.
In total, Governor Kasich made 22 vetoes in the budget. A source close to the governor told me tonight that he never seriously considered vetoing the anti-abortion bills. He is pro-life. A lot now riding on his ability to get Medicaid expansion through the legislature by the end of this year. Live in the studio, Jim Heath, 10 TV News.